Welcome to All Things Caribbean, your ultimate source for learning about the Caribbean. Today, our narrative journey begins with the indigenous peoples who first inhabited these islands, the Taino, Arawak, and Caribe. These groups may not be household names, but they were the original inhabitants of the Caribbean, living off the land long before the arrival of European explorers. Please share their story, like and subscribe. The Taino, hailing from the Greater Antilles and the Bahamas, were known for their intricate pottery, basketry, and woodworking. They lived in well-organized villages, and their society was matrilineal, meaning lineage was traced through the mother's line. The Arawak, meanwhile, spread across the Lesser Antilles in South America. They were skilled navigators, navigating the Caribbean Sea in their dugout canoes. They were also notable for their elaborate ceremonial ball games, which held deep cultural significance. The Caribe, who gave the Caribbean its name, were fierce warriors known for their seafaring skills. They lived in the Lesser Antilles and were known for their complex social structures and impressive body art. These indigenous peoples lived in harmony with nature, developing sustainable agricultural practices, such as the conuco, a system of raised beds that maximized crop yields and preserved soil fertility. They harvested cassava, sweet potatoes, corn, and other crops, and they were skilled hunters and fishermen. Their spiritual beliefs were deeply connected to the natural world. They revered their ancestors and believed in a pantheon of deities, each associated with a natural element or phenomenon. These beliefs shaped their worldview and guided their daily lives. Their societies were complex and sophisticated, with systems of governance, trade networks, and social structures. They developed their own languages, arts, and cultural practices, contributing to a rich cultural tapestry that continues to influence the Caribbean today. Sadly, the arrival of European colonizers brought devastating changes. Diseases, warfare, and forced labor decimated the indigenous populations. Yet, their legacy endures in the languages, customs, and place names of the Caribbean. Their rich cultures and advanced societies laid the foundation for the Caribbean we know today. The spirit of the Taino, Arawak, and Carib, their resilience, their strong connection to the land, their rich cultural traditions, continues to resonate in the heart of the Caribbean. As European powers set sail in the age of exploration, the Caribbean became a focal point of discovery and conquest. The lure of lush landscapes, exotic flora and fauna, and the promise of gold and other riches drew explorers from all corners of Europe. The Spanish, British, French, Dutch, and Portuguese all staked their claims, each leaving their indelible mark on the islands. These European powers transformed the Caribbean into a bustling hub of commerce. The fertile soils and tropical climate proved ideal for cultivating crops like sugarcane and tobacco, which quickly became cash cows driving the colonial economies. However, the flourishing of these industries came at a dreadful cost. To meet the growing demand for labor, the European colonizers turned to Africa, marking the beginning of the transatlantic slave trade. Millions of African men, women, and children were forcibly uprooted from their homes, enduring the harrowing Middle Passage to arrive in the Caribbean. Here, they were sold into a brutal life of servitude on plantations. Yet, amid this grim chapter in history, the Caribbean also began to emerge as a melting pot of cultures. The intermingling of European, African, and indigenous influences gave birth to a unique Caribbean identity. From the Spanish flamenco rhythms that inspired Cuban salsa, to the French language that found its new home in Haiti, and the Dutch architecture that still graces the streets of Curaçao, European influence is woven into the very fabric of Caribbean culture. But the Caribbean is also a testament to resistance and resilience. Despite the horrors of colonization, the spirit of the Caribbean people remained unbroken. They held on to their traditions, languages, and beliefs, subtly reshaping the European influences to create something uniquely their own. And so, the age of colonization, while marked by exploitation and suffering, also laid the groundwork for the rich, vibrant cultures that define the Caribbean today. The Caribbean became a melting pot of European influences, shaping the course of history. The 19th century saw the winds of change sweep through the Caribbean as emancipation movements sparked a wave of liberation and independence. In the heart of this revolutionary era, figures like Toussaint Louverture emerged as beacons of hope and catalysts for change. Born into slavery in Saint-Domingue, now known as Haiti, Louverture led a successful revolt that would not only liberate his homeland, but also ignite a flame of freedom that would spread across the Caribbean. Louverture's courage and strategic brilliance were instrumental in dismantling the oppressive structures of slavery. His leadership in the Haitian Revolution, a bloody 13-year struggle, culminated in the world's first Black Republic and the first successful slave rebellion. This victory sent shockwaves through the colonial world, proving that the chains of oppression could indeed be broken. Meanwhile, across the Caribbean Sea and the British colonies, the spark of liberation was also catching fire. The abolitionist movement gained momentum, leading to the Slavery Abolition Act of 1833. This act marked the beginning of the end of slavery throughout the British Empire, significantly impacting colonies like Jamaica, Barbados, and Trinidad. However, emancipation was only the first step on the long road to independence. In the wake of freedom from slavery, the Caribbean islands faced economic hardship, political instability, and the enduring scars of colonialism. Yet, the resilient spirit of the Caribbean people prevailed. Over the course of the 19th and 20th centuries, nation after nation began to assert their sovereignty. Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados and many other islands successfully negotiated their independence, each crafting their unique path towards self-governance. The echoes of these struggles and triumphs still resonate in the vibrant cultures and diverse identities we witness today. Each island, each nation, carries a unique blend of its indigenous roots, colonial past, and the transformative journey towards independence. From Jamaica to Trinidad and Tobago, nations began to assert their sovereignty, their struggles and triumphs resonating in today's vibrant cultures and diverse identities. The 20th century ushered in new challenges and opportunities for the Caribbean, playing a pivotal role in shaping global narratives. As the century dawned, the Caribbean bore witness to significant political movements that would forever alter its landscape. One of the most notable of these was the Cuban Revolution. It was during the mid-20th century that Fidel Castro and his band of revolutionaries rose against the Batista regime. This revolution was not just a political upheaval, it was a social and cultural movement that echoed across the Caribbean, and indeed, the world. While Cuba was undergoing political transformation, a cultural revolution was brewing in Jamaica. The rise of reggae music in the late 60s and 70s marked a significant cultural shift. Pioneered by artists like Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, reggae music became the voice of the people, a rallying cry for justice, peace, and unity. This potent mix of rhythm and rebellion transcended the confines of the Caribbean and resonated with audiences around the globe. But the Caribbean's influence was not limited to politics or music. Its unique blend of cultures, traditions, and histories made it a beacon of resilience and creativity. Despite facing numerous challenges, including political instability, economic hardship, and natural disasters, the Caribbean has always managed to rise, adapt, and move forward. The Caribbean nations have also made significant strides in education, healthcare, and socio-economic development. These achievements are a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Caribbean people, their resilience, and their unwavering belief in a better future. The Caribbean story in the 20th century is one of triumph against adversity. It's a story of nations and people who, despite their differences, share a common history and a shared destiny. It's a story of resilience and creativity, of revolution and rebellion, of culture and music. The Caribbean became a force for change on the world stage, impacting global narratives. Please share, like, and subscribe. Fast forwarding to the present, the Caribbean is a dynamic blend of tradition and modernity. The islands today pulsate with a vibrant mix of cultures, languages, and histories, each one adding a unique hue to the region's colorful tapestry. From the lilting accents of patois in Jamaica, the Creole of Haiti, to the multilingual hum of Aruba, the Caribbean is a linguist's paradise. These languages, each a testament to the region's tumultuous past, continue to evolve and thrive, mirroring the resilience and adaptability of the Caribbean people. The Caribbean's cultural heritage, too, is a testament to its rich history. This heritage has been shaped and reshaped over centuries, a dynamic fusion of indigenous traditions, African influences, and European colonial legacies. This cultural melting pot is beautifully reflected in the region's music, dance, art, and cuisine. Music and dance are integral to the Caribbean soul. They are the heartbeats that pulse through the islands, from the reggae rhythms of Jamaica, the merengue of the Dominican Republic, to the infectious soca beats of Trinidad and Tobago. These musical genres, born out of a complex history of struggle and celebration, have transcended borders to influence global music. The islands also boast a diverse gastronomic landscape. Here, African, Amerindian, European, Indian, and Chinese culinary traditions intermingle to create a unique Caribbean cuisine. Whether it's the spicy jerk chicken of Jamaica, the comforting cuckoo of Barbados, or the flavorful roti of Trinidad, every dish tells a story of migration, adaptation, and fusion. And let's not forget the region's iconic festivals. From the vibrant Junkanoo in the Bahamas, the fiery crop over in Barbados, to the hypnotic carnival in Trinidad and Tobago, these celebrations are a riot of color, music, and dance. They encapsulate the Caribbean's spirit of resilience, joy, and community, a testament to its enduring cultural heritage. From the colorful carnivals of Trinidad and Tobago to the rhythmic beats of salsa in Cuba, the Caribbean's cultural heritage continues to evolve, inviting the world to join in the celebration. Thank you for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe, and check out our channel for more videos.